Give you a hand with that, Liz?
Thanks, but it's in English.
That's right. You prefer the more exotic languages.
You were a real throwback.
You didn't mind it when I threw you back.
Jerry, no matter what happened, no matter what you think it means, and I'm using think in the loosest possible sense here, it'll never happen again. You and I are just partners, that's all.
Do you think I'd put up all that money so I could do world-class journalism with you?
If I'd been any drunker, I would have lapsed into a coma.
You weren't so drunk you can't remember what happened. What you need is what I got.
What you have, I'm gonna take.
This has got to be a wrong number.
Right number, Jerry. Right guy. You're the one I want, and the one I'm gonna get.
Same again?
The night's getting a little strange on me. I think I'll head in.
Damn it.
Well, Jerry was murdered last night. Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, he was my partner, but we've only had the paper for 6 months. Now, look, I should have been off press an hour ago. If you can help me, talk to me. If you can't... Perfect.
Of course it's perfect. Didn't like the guy much.
Wasn't too crazy about it myself.
Daniel Walker.
Next thing I want to know is, what are you doing here? Out of the car. How long have you been here?
We got in here about 3 o'clock this morning. Just came to town to see an old friend of mine. But officer, if this is leading up to a rouse, let's get it over with. I can understand how boring things must be for you out in the West Yahoo, so have a party.
We had a murder last night.
Oh. Anybody I know?
Guy named Jerry Caper.
That's somebody I know.
Your old pal?
Yeah.
He know you were coming to town? Last time you saw him?
A few months ago in San Francisco.
You're a reporter, too?
Yeah.
Be around town for a while?
Yeah.
We've got this old hotel in town. Probably won't seem much to a guy like you. I suggest you check it out. It should beat your car.
You are reading the best.
The Journal? Not since I left.
Sorry about what happened to Jerry.
Are you really sorry, Oz?
Probably not. So how are things otherwise?
Doing just fine.
Self-employment's not all it was cracked up to be, is it? You jumped without looking, Liz. You probably don't even have decent health insurance.
I'm not going to live my whole life just so I can have major medical. Thanks.
Look, when you were trying to buy the Falcon before, you know I wanted to get involved. So if you would like me to get involved in any way.
Call this playing it down?
Not particularly, but then I never said I would.
I asked you not to make a big deal out of this.
And I assured you I wouldn't make it any bigger than it was.
I never said I had little hope. Just because I tell you something doesn't mean I expect it to show up in your paper.
Now, I'm not here to run the local advertiser. The Falcon's going to be something else.
Hi. My name is Dan Walker. I'm looking for a job.
No job here.
Yeah, here they want to replace some old guy in the press room.
You was in this business as long as I was, you'd be dead.
I can see that.
Guy here thinks we got a job.
Well, we do need a replacement for Jerry.
And there is a job. So hire the damn guy. We could use a psychic around here.
What papers have you worked on?
All of them. What's the salary?
$300 a week, and
No, not expenses, salary.
are you serious about this?
I am if you're going to find out who killed Jerry Caper. Otherwise, I just wouldn't feel right banking those big paychecks.
Do you have a resume?
No. No, guys like me don't have resumes.
Guys like you don't get jobs. Who the hell does he think he is?
I think he said his name was Walker. Falcon, state your business. You got something to say, say it.
He's not the only one.
You do just call the paper about Jerry deserving to die.
You might have been calling a cab.
Well, you might have been calling the weather number in Tokyo, too, but I doubt it.
Call for a cab?
Guilty. Let the meter run.
There ain't no meter.
You got a call about the murder?
Miller did, from the murderer.
Young, old, man or woman?
He couldn't tell.
And the caller said he, she, or it killed Jerry, right?
There was somebody whispering.
Lady, either you had the knife on the line or you didn't.
Why didn't you tell me who you were?
Golly, miss, I don't think it would have been fair to those other job applicants. Show me where the murder took place.
$100.
Sounds bigger than it looks.
How's 20?
Try to get there before the turn of the century, all right?
You have a beautiful day.
You're standing on the body.
Jerry and I were friends.
Why am I not surprised?
So what do they call you, Liz or Elizabeth? By they, I mean anybody who has to put up with you.
Liz,
Liz.
Dan, or Daniel?
Dan, till I get him ticked off.
Which, my guess, would be most of the time.
Was Jerry working on anything that could have gotten him in trouble?
If there was an easy way, Jerry would have found an easier way. He wasn't a very good reporter.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Gee, you two must have been really close.
Somebody I could get drunk with. Met him a few years back, sort of hit it off. I guess guys like me don't make too many friends.
You tick him off.
I want to find out who killed Jerry.
Why?
Got some time on my hands.
Where'd you get fired from this time?
Jerry told you about me.
I didn't listen. I didn't think he really knew you.
Think we can work together. Is the coroner finished yet?
Issuing a report this afternoon. We're gonna work together?
You and me.
I don't think I can afford you.
We'll work it out.
You got a car?
Technically, yeah.
Ah, I see why you called a cab.
Jerry owned half the paper?
30%. We both worked for the
Santa Lucia Journal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't buy the Falcon myself. Jerry had some money, so I let him come in with me.
Sounds like you two made a great team.
Look, he was the last guy in the world I would have chosen for a partner, but he was the only guy around who was willing to invest in a one-horse newspaper.
Yeah. His insurance pay off the loan?
I don't like where you're going with this.
We're going there anyway. Sole survivor partnership. Yesterday you had a pain-in-the-butt business loan and a bigger pain-in-the-butt business partner. Today, well, we'll see.
I've barely had time to think about it.
Barely?
You're one of those real bastards, aren't you?
Yeah, well, don't you hate the phony ones?
Faircrest Police.
I don't think you guys are supposed to be here. Should I see a badge or something?
Show a badge or something, would you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's going on?
We weren't here.
You weren't cops either.
If we weren't here, it doesn't matter what we were, does it? Huh?
Just Me and the dead people.
Mutilated. 6-inch blade. Possibly a stiletto. Not uncommon, but not that uncommon. Maybe right-handed.
The ME issue his report already?
Not yet. Oz Stevens, Santa Lucia Journal. Dan Walker.
Faircrest Falcon.
Huh. Two-man operation already.
Oz, we have to run along.
Call me over at the Journal when you get the report.
You don't think they'll let the mutilation out?
No. It'll never happen. Cops think if we hold something back, it'll trick the murderer, but it never works. Victim died of stab wounds. Your buddy's gonna print what they hand him. You should put the coroner's byline on it.
Oz is all right.
Yeah, guys like Oz are all right. That's about all they are.
Walker?
Yeah.
Room $65 a week, Mr. Walker. Couldn't be too clean in here. Got a guy who'll come in, clean it up. Extra to you, not to me. Towels and sheets should be okay. You stay here long enough to get them really filthy, you do them yourself at the laundromat. Not much cleaning here since the wife died.
Look, no special treatment for me, okay?
That's $65.
Terrible, isn't it?
I ate a dog in Cambodia once. The dog was better.
Can I buy you a beer?
Yeah. Maybe you can give me the rundown on this bird here.
You don't mean when the place was settled and that kind of historical crap, do you? Well, Jerry left about 12:30, I guess. He had this funny phone call. I shook the guy up. He split.
What phone?
Oh, payphone on the wall.
Did he leave alone?
Well, yeah, he was with his chick from the newspaper, but she was gone long before he went.
He was with Liz Bartlett.
That's right.
What were they talking about?
Yeah, mostly about how much they disliked each other. Those two didn't get along.
How long was she gone before Jerry got his call?
About half an hour.
Cops were there?
Yeah.
Police. Faircrest Police. Is anybody there?
I'm glad Jerry's dead.
Who?
There's more to come.
Old guy says clean your room. $10 an hour.
Okay. Make it 3. That guy's gonna get his face rearranged. Do it in 2 hours. Make the room extremely clean.
We're done with your car.
Nothing turned up in it?
Nothing.
About yesterday. I'm not out to make enemies.
Same here.
Maybe we can help each other.
Want to start by telling me what you found at the morgue? There's certain information you can't print just yet.
What information is that?
If you know what I'm talking about, just say it.
Hi there. Guy did quite a job rearranging Jerry's body.
Daniel Walker.
Turquoise Falcon.
About what happened to Jerry, I don't want to see that in the paper.
You're threatening me?
Yeah, that's what cops are for. We're gonna print the ghastly details. First Amendment, you remember civics class?
I'll get to a judge.
Yeah, you do that. We'll let everybody know that not only can't you find the murderer, but you actually take calls from him.
How did you know that?
I didn't until now.
What?
Well, we got a call yesterday. Actually, Miller did. From a very disturbed person.
You should have called me.
You're a busy man.
I couldn't tell you much except the caller said Jerry deserved to die.
I got my call last night, pretty much the same thing. Some kind of weird whispering. I'd never heard anything like it before, anywhere. Now, I can't have people knowing...
No deals.
We'll keep your call quiet. Now about the other
And
matter.
I can't have people worrying about some...
Okay, just as long as when it comes out in the Falcon first.
Okay.
I sincerely hope that was your last white knight act. Nice guessing, Cheap Block getting a call.
Well, it figures, doesn't it? Look, we're not dealing with your typical slasher-run artist here. This person wants to shake people up. Now, you want to do that in a small town, you call the local paper, you call the cops. Come in. On my way to work.
I've been in trouble before. Stupid stuff.
Yeah? A lot of that going around.
You done stupid stuff?
Me? No. Just about 200 or 300 times. No, the only thing that happened here today is you did a hell of a job, all right?
You need anything, man, let me know.
Sure. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Just something I have to take care of.
Where's Mel?
Oh, no. It's okay. I'll see you later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is we have to keep our best eye on them. That's the only way we'll know what's going on with them. Oh, I know. This is the age of liberation for women. But men won't be truly liberated until they stop this prowling act they've been doing for, well, it's been going on for so many eons, everybody's lost count.
I'm afraid we're out of time.
And what I'm talking about here is one of the special gifts that women have. On some level, we know all the answers, even when men don't want us to know all the answers. Well, darling, I've got a heavy schedule. Now, what is it? How are you? Oh, besides being busy, why, just fine. Never better. How's everything with you?
Never better.
Good. Well, I have to fly. I love you, darling. Now, keep in touch. Let me know how you're doing. All right.
Love you too, Mom.
Dr. Oxford's office? Yes, Miss Bartlett.
Elizabeth, how are you?
Fine. Not really. I think I ought to see you again. What I'm saying is, I just think maybe I should stop by for a talk. Go over these for me, will you? Same style as last issue.
Whoa. Birth announcements?
Strange local custom. Babies are born, we put it in the paper. What? Okay. Out with it, Walker. Come on.
Okay. What's a nice girl like you doing with a mother like Winifred Rogers?
How did you know that?
Oh, your ugly secret's safe with me.
I know you're the kind of guy who takes nothing at face value. That you have to dig till you find out what's behind something, and then you have to go and dig some more.
Does it include your personal life?
You got that right. What's with you anyway?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, what are you about? You show up here to see Jerry, but Jerry's dead. So then you sign on to find out who killed him. But it works out you're more interested in me than you are in these murders.
Murders, plural, as in more than one.
Oh, you know what I mean. You know, the one thing my mother speaks about is that extra special relationship between mother and daughter. Trust me, it's not based on personal experience. You had to bring this up, didn't you?
Wish I hadn't.
And you won't again.
Truce. Come on. Truce.
Truce.
Truce. Oh, sir. I guess, at least maybe everybody, you know, they kind of have that, you know, same thing. I don't know about other people, but I tell you, it was, you know, just...
Dan?
So, where are the guys from the New York Times?
Hey, give me a break. It's the mayor's granddaughter.
Bad place to have those balloons.
Is he gonna sing too?
No, today's not good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
You still here?
Yeah, you too, huh?
Dinner.
Yeah.
You kissed the managing editor of the Atlanta Register.
They still call him Bucker. He said he had to fire me, so I didn't want him to ever forget me.
I was fired once.
Yeah?
The Bisbee, Arizona Clarion.
Reason for dismissal.
I wrote a crappy story.
They hardly ever fire reporters for that.
See you in the morning.
Okay. Where?
They're out of glazed.
Out of glaze? Well, I love chocolate. That's great. Okay. Keep the change.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Take a thorn out of his paw?
Well, I let him watch us last night. He was all right.
What?
Nothing.
That wasn't nothing. You were looking at me. Is it my skirt?
Very nice skirt.
Actually, some people spend years in therapy. I mean, it's not like running to the doctor to get a scratch fixed. Well, do you feel at least a little bit less anxious now?
Well, I want to thank you for seeing me on such short notice. I really appreciate it.
You seem quite stressed. I think we should see each other again.
Okay.
Why don't I set up a regular schedule? How did you hear about me?
Friend.
See the paper?
Yeah, I wrote most of it.
The other paper. Call that a scoop, don't they?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Thanks. I saw it.
Chief Block must have told him. Any other way Alice could have found out?
None of it had to do with any kind of serious reporting. Block knew it'd get out anyway. Why help us? We sure didn't turn out to be his best friends, did we?
We gotta find out.
We will.
We all know the pressure that the police have on them, but I think we sometimes tend to forget the effects that it has on the family members.
It has been pretty bad lately, Mr. Stevens.
Well, please call me honest, would you?
This murder,
I know.
Look, I want to tell you that I'm very grateful to you and Chief Block for sharing this information.
well, he hasn't been too pleased with the people on the local paper.
I don't blame him one bit.
You cut a deal. You broke the deal. The result of this lack of faith? No more deals.
Out here.
Liz?
It makes me wish my name had a Z in it.
You posed as Oz today.
You know, nobody poses like Oz like Oz.
Maybe you don't know the turf around here. We don't work that way.
What turf are you talking about?
I checked you out, Walker. Your methods have gotten you into trouble before.
Gee, next you're gonna tell me I'm not a team player.
You were unprofessional today. Do it again, you're fired.
Unprofessional?
You went over the line.
That's how you do it, by going over the line. You don't have to wait till next time when you can do it right now.
I don't want to fire you.
You want me to quit?
I don't want you to quit.
Then you should have backed me up. You should have told Oz to go to hell.
Santa Lucia Journal.
So, this ad, how did you want it laid out here? How many elements is
Oz Stevens.
First-class journalism, Oz.
Who's...
You're next.
Guy from the Journal called.
Oz Stevens?
Has to talk to you tonight.
I was supposed to call him?
Said he's coming. Don't ask when. Guess he'll track you down.
Hey.
Sorry about today.
No, it was nothing.
Forget it?
It's true.
Oz is a jerk.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't take a joke.
Want to dance?
People like us don't dance.
Can't dance, huh?
Can, I just don't.
Can't.
I can dance, I just don't want to dance right now.
So slowly, and time can do so much. All you still more. I need your love.
Hey. Where you been?
I went down to your office. Hello?
I'm still here.
Dan.
Who is this?
I'll be back.
This coffee's scaring me. Did you make this?
Henrietta Homemaker, I'm not. Wait till you taste this toast. Bill.
No prints on it.
I'm still here.
This was rigged to a payphone over on Cooney Street.
Caller could call anybody from any place at any time.
He could even call himself. That's your tape recorder, Walker. Your name's scratched on the back of it.
He never locks his door.
Somebody took it.
One more thing.
We don't get training on how to react to events like this, Elizabeth. Man was a friend of yours. It's going to be difficult. You don't have to wait for your regular appointment. Why don't you come see me today? Or I can come down there.
No, I'm okay. I shouldn't have called.
Please call me anytime.
Really, I'm okay. I have to get back to work.
I checked with the morgue.
And?
Oz was mutilated.
That's not a surprise, is it? I checked with his paper. Oz got a very scary call yesterday.
So did we. On my tape recorder.
Anybody could have taken it.
I guess I left it somewhere.
Yes, go right ahead. You're on the air.
My 36-year-old son
Thanks,
just
Leanne.
moved back into the house. Any suggestions?
Oh, besides the fact that he should get a job and start acting like a grown-up. Oh, we never stop being parents, do we? We might not like it, but we do always
Looks
have
like
to
you're
look
staying
out.
around.
Our
Got a monthly
responsibility
rate if you
is
want it.
Second, that they come into this world and never
I'll think about it.
It just goes on
Thanks.
and on and on, one thing after another. They move out, and then in a little while, damn it, there they are.
Faircrest Falcon, Bartlett here.
Walker here. How's everything down there?
You don't want to know. The Star reporter tends to disappear on me.
I'm sorry I just went on you like that.
Dan, what's going on? Where are you?
I'm in San Francisco. Had to check something out.
You're chasing something, aren't you?
Well, it's too early to tell. I'll be back tomorrow.
We're still working together, aren't we?
Yeah.
No more mysteries, okay? Miss you.
I miss you too, honey.
So, tell me, what happened this time?
Oh, well, somebody couldn't take a joke. I'm working on the Faircrest Falcon.
What?
Forget it. It's a
The
long,
what?
It's a long story. Look, I want to interview dear Winnie.
Winifred Rogers?
Yeah. What do you know about her? Tell me something.
You heard of Dear Abby?
Yeah.
She calls Winnie for advice.
So you work with her, so tell me something.
She's the queen of how to live in these oh-so-confusing times. Columns in over 600 papers, lectures all over the place. I mean, this lady has got all the answers, all the questions.
All right, can you help me get an interview with her?
You're serious?
Yes.
I can try and set it up. Now tell me this, I mean, why does a Dan Walker do a puff piece on a Winnie Rogers?
It's part of something.
What did you say your name is?
My byline's Daniel Walker.
And for whom do you work?
I'm freelance. I like to get the piece just the way I like it, and then I worry about placing it a little later. I believe your column is in over 600 newspapers. Is that right?
704. Mr. Walker, what is it you really want? Reporters like you don't interview people like me. All I do, after all, is help millions of people who have broken hearts, marriages on the rocks, and children who won't love them. Now, that's not your usual kind of assignment, is it?
I'd like to talk about your daughter. She's had a few problems along the way. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
What is your interest?
I'm concerned about her. We're friends.
You don't strike me as the kind of man who would have friends. Elizabeth has had extraordinary emotional hurdles to overcome in her life. Oh, not the normal, tortuous rites of passage that so many young people seem to endure these days.
I'm not interested in one of your lectures. We're talking about your daughter, okay? We're talking about Liz.
Elizabeth was quite ill.
How ill?
She was institutionalized. And I did everything I could to help her. I got the best help that money could buy. And then, after a long time, and after a lot of work, she finally did get better.
And you're sure that she's better?
I'm sure that I am not a psychiatrist, Mr. Walker.
Why doesn't she use your last name?
She uses her father's name.
You're divorced.
I'm a widow, and I've been one for 15 years. And if you had done any background for this interview, you would have discovered that. You would also have discovered that one of the areas I specialize in, one of the areas of which I am most proud, is helping women handle the loss of their husbands.
Well, that's just fascinating. One more question. Liz really didn't get better, did she?
That one of the areas I specialize in, one of the areas of which I am most proud, is helping women handle the loss of their husbands.
Once upon a time, they all lived in Florida.
Yeah?
Liz went back for a while after college, tried to work it out with Winnie, but they never got along in the least, the way I hear it. I don't know. I guess some daughters aren't supposed to get the mothers they get.
So she has a big blow up with Winnie and she leaves,
No,
or
it's
what?
not. No. See, the real reason, turns out the real reason she was hanging around was because she was hot and heavy with this guy in the Lauderdale News, Mike Cohen. True love, you know, pardon the expression. But this guy is doing a series on drugs.
Yeah, that's original.
That was back 9 years ago. Besides, a little respect for the dead, Danny White.
Guy's dead?
Completely gone. This guy was good, though. This guy was good. The people he was getting too close to, they took him out. So the thing is, once this guy is out of the picture, why stay? A month later, she's on her way to places elsewhere.
Tell me he was shot.
He was stabbed repeatedly. They never got to guys, but, you know, what else is new? Now, look, I can maybe line you up with somebody who knew him.
I gotta get back. Listen, Vince, I want you to do me a favor. Can you do some digging for me? You know?
Yeah, sure, I can do some digging for you, Danny.
I don't mind you stopping by to say hello, but I do mind you dropping by to check on me. Nothing's out of control here, John. I've just come to a point in my life where I've realized, admitted, that some things weren't resolved. That's why I called you. But I'm moving forward now, and I'm facing everything. Everything will be taken care of. All old family business. All of it. So let's just keep it to your office. There's no emergency here.
Well, if you ever feel there is.
There never will be. All right, Tommy. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Chill out, okay?
I said, what are you doing here?
Like I said, nothing.
Nothing? Oh, nothing? You can do a lot better than that.
Hey, really?
Oh, don't hey really me. I don't like the way you're always creeping around. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the way you talk to me or even look at me. Now you better start thinking about cleaning up your act or somebody else might just do it for you.
Go on, take off. What was that all about? He's not a bad kid, you know.
He is definitely a bad kid.
Liz.
Yes, he is. Here's my other shoe.
Here. We're saving it for you.
Give me the shoe.
No, 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 no.
Oh, I have to go to work.
Tell me about Mike Cohen.
He was investigating a drug ring. He gave it 110%. The 10% got him killed. He was a lot like you. only nicer.
I had to ask.
No, you didn't.
You know both the victims, and I find out that some...
That was years ago.
I thought it might help our investigation.
Looks like it's become your investigation. You know, a lot of things are floating around me in all of this. And you think you're the guy that's gonna tie it all together, don't you? One more notch in your typewriter. Well, go ahead. Put it all together. Give me a great story, but sell me on it. I'm still your editor, remember? Oh, and next time you feel like quitting, don't talk to me about it. Just go.
How have you been, Dan?
Fabulous, John. How about you?
Fine.
What were you doing in Faircrest?
Faircrest, California?
No, Faircrest, Spain.
I own a home there. I go there whenever I can. What were you doing there?
I work there. How long have you owned the house?
Years. This distresses you? I think we could chalk it up to the small world department.
Real small. I go to a place that most maps don't even deal with, and who shows up in Nowheresville but my shrink?
Small world.
What's wrong with Liz Bartlett?
This is our last session.
And you make it a good one. You know what's going on in Faircrest. Does Liz have anything to do with it?
I have absolutely nothing to say to you.
I'll sort it out. I always do.
Excuse me. Who's coming? Where the newspaper office is?
Down to the corner, turn right.
What's it like living in 1954?
I'm the mayor.
My condolences. That's more than you'd want to know.
Excuse me.
This is an old friend, Vince Messina. This is Elizabeth Bartlett.
Just passing through town saying hi to an old buddy.
I'll talk to you later.
Let me save you skim time. Your girlfriend's been down some rough road. She was in a hospital for 6 months.
I know that. When?
She was just a kid, 16. Your usual pharmacopoeia. How can you live in a place like this? This is a dump.
It's cheap. What was she in for?
Clinical depression. That's what they call it when a person's weird and just sits there and they don't know what the hell else to call it. Sorry. Danny, there was something else going on. Well, her doctors called them Uncontrollable rages. Then there's this, Dan. Her father, Peter Bartlett, he was stabbed to death around the time she was doing this hospital thing. As a matter of fact, just before she went in.
And they never caught anybody?
No, never. She was the only one in the house at the time. Her mother was out of town someplace. Liz wasn't even aware an intruder was killing her father.
Mutilated?
Couldn't find out. As far as a boyfriend goes, I'd give it a yeah. The guy at the Boca Morgue said he was carved up real bad. Danny. There's a bunch of strange phone calls flying all around this Cohen guy at the time. Okay. Now this is a friend of the old lady's. They helped out with Liz after her father died. Now, 6 years ago, this guy gets into trouble for taking a too serious interest in a female patient of his. Your usual rich guy punishment, go be a jerk in some other state. You know him?
Small world.
I'm with a patient.
This guy's a hell of a lot sicker than you could ever hope to be. Let me talk to him for a while. Step on that.
I'll see you next week. You seem stressed.
Not like you do. How did you meet Liz's mother?
Well, I don't remember the exact circumstances, but we've been friends for many years now.
Oh, yes. The Florida years.
What do you want?
I just want to chat for a while. How did you and Liz get together?
I was a close friend of the family at the time of her father's death. She moved away and I didn't see her again till I ran into her in Faircrest. And yes, it was a coincidence that she happened to buy a newspaper in the same town where I own a home.
I'm here. I'm still listening. Tell me.
Last week she called and wanted to start therapy. Again, I had treated her once before many years ago and I had practice in Boca Raton. Elizabeth has had several problems to work through since childhood.
What's she telling you?
Comes under the heading of patient confidentiality.
Her head spooks. What are they? Where did they come from?
I won't comment on it.
I don't want your comment. I want your answer, and I want it right now.
Winnie thought that Liz's father might have.
He was messing with her?
I don't know.
Is Liz capable of murder?
I don't know.
That wasn't a no. Are you?
I'm going out for a while. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm just fine.
Falcon.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I think you want Dan Walker.
I want you, Vincent.
You're a crazy sicko.
I'm gonna kill you.
All your ancestors are slime.
Cut you up with a big, ugly knife.
And everybody you ever knew is slime.
Tonight.
Look, I am not a part of this.
You are now.
Danny?
Yeah, Vince, it's me. Open up.
Yeah.
got a call.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Oxford's gonna go after Vince. He knows where to find him.
It makes sense, maybe. But why come back to town?
Unfinished business. Vince, then me.
He'll say he's here because Liz needs him to stay close by.
You better be right.
I'm right.
What if you're not?
I don't have this whole thing figured out yet, but it's gotta be Oxford. It's gotta be him.
She's leaving the newspaper.
Stay right on her.
I told you it's not Liz.
And I'm telling you, I'm covering everything.
Lost her behind the hardware store.
Well, find her.
The cop that was supposed to be watching the back door, he's with Liz?
Yeah.
I'll watch the back.
Guess who? Nice try, Block.
Jim, get behind the hardware store right away.
On my way. Where you going?
You'll be fine. Just lock the door.
What the hell is going on here?
Come on, back to the Miramar.
Oh, God, Vince.
Go.
Is that blood?
Wine, guys.
You'll be all right now.
Let me tell you, San Francisco's the place I want to be tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Listen, thanks a lot, all right? I appreciate it.
Hey, look. You know how when you do a guy a favor,
Yeah.
he says, I owe you one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you owe me 20. 40. You owe me 60. Just be careful, okay?
Listen, I'll call you, okay?
Yeah.
Drive safe, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you back there.
All right.
Oxford left town right after our circus tonight. My man followed him all the way back to San Francisco. But nobody was watching Liz.
Doesn't mean anything.
Might mean everything.
Hey. What's up, man?
Hey, Anna, keep any money in there?
Yeah, what's going on?
What are you doing?
Tonight's your night, kid. You're leaving town.
I am?
Yeah. Look, I want you to do this for me, all right, Tommy?
Just leave?
Yeah. Look, I know you got a great future in this town, okay? But I want you just to leave, you hear me? Hey. Don't you dream of busting out of this town someday, huh? Don't you?
Yeah.
You do, don't you? All right. Okay. I got some money here. $300. I want you to take it, okay?
How?
All right. Here. Here's the car keys to my car. It's across the street from the hotel, all right?
Where should I go?
I don't care where you go. You just go far, you hear me? And you don't do anything stupid. You don't do anything stupid that could get you caught, all right?
Low profile, huh?
That's it.
Okay. No. I'll take care of this. Low profile. 2 days, that's all. You hear me? Hey. Great knowing you, man.
You too, kid. All right. I know who did it. Tommy.
Tommy Winston?
Yeah.
Are you convinced of that?
I'm positive.
Tommy? You talked to him?
Yeah, it was late. He said he was in a lot of trouble and he had to leave town. I didn't know he was going to take my car, though.
You see him in your car?
I talked to Tommy's mother last night. She said he stopped home to get some clothes and to say goodbye to her, and he was in Dan's car.
What else?
Well, she said he was leaving town, and he said he wouldn't be back for a while, maybe never.
You tell her he robbed the diner.
I saw the back door open, and we got a hold of Anna.
Yeah, she came down to verify she'd been robbed. She said Tommy knew where she kept the money. You know, he's always been in trouble for one thing or another.
You stand by this story?
We stand behind the story.
Better get a bulletin out on the kid right away.
I'm sorry, I must be going.
Did you suspect Liz of killing your husband, her own father? Did you?
You must be joking.
Don't you wish?
I didn't want to believe it could be true.
Yes, you did.
I didn't want it to be true.
So you sent her away for a while. You made sure she got all the right drugs. You paid her shrink bills, because it wouldn't do for dear Dan Winnie's daughter to be a murderer, would it?
I got her help.
Yeah, but you didn't give her enough.
Are you in love with Elizabeth? I mean, do you truly, truly love her?
Yes, I do.
Because if you do, then you have to help her.
I don't know if I can.
You have to help her. I didn't. I didn't.
What'll it be? Irish whiskey. Bring the bottle.
call for you. Walker.
Dan. I'm in your room.
Highway Patrol picked up Tommy Winston in San Diego.
Good for you. You got your man.
It's not a man I'm looking for. She's not in her apartment. Where is she?
It's time for you, Dan. Tonight.
Dan.
Dr. Brockway to obstetrics. Dr. Brockway to obstetrics.
She's gonna make it.
Dr. Morgan, room 201. Dr. Morgan, room 201, please. Duty nurse, room 308. Duty nurse, room 308, please.
How long would it take to put out a paper?
You asking me my regular schedule here?
You ever hear of a Bulldog edition?
Before you heard of newspapers.
You know, Martin, they got these companies that would sell you a printing press, brand new equipment. If it breaks, they come out and fix it.
I buy something that's just gonna break on you.
Well, you know, they got these guys with toolkits and cute little uniforms. You got a problem, all you do is call them. You ever think of that?
Wouldn't want anybody fooling with my press. Here, give me that part.
All right. I should do it. Now, don't drop it, man.
Yeah. 4 weeks. Never missed an issue. Huh. So better skedaddle.
I can't tell you how sorry I am.
I got a job offer.
You'd just get fired.
Maybe I quit.
And come back.